So I want to talk about text-to-speech. Text-to-speech is when the computer reads aloud text. So the first thing, text-to-speech is a form of speech synthesis that converts text into spoken voice output. We have students using this as part of the editing process. We have students listening to text that might be above their reading level. And then, of course, we have students with vision impairments who rely on text-to-speech to access the curriculum materials. So the first thing I want to mention is the text-to-speech that's built into all Apple computers and iPads. So if you go into System Preferences, go into Accessibility, click on Speech. You want to make sure that this box where it says Speak Selected Text when the key is pressed, you want to make sure that that box is checked. And then I always like to change the key. So you press Change Key, and then I press Control R. R for Read is how I remember it. So now anytime you select text on your computer, you can actually listen to it. So I'm going to highlight this page from the Brown Middle School Library. I highlight it, and then I'm pressing Control R on my keyboard.
Bias, prejudice in favor of one side or opinion.
So that's the built-in text-to-speech on the Mac. Another tool that I really like is Read&Write for Google. So this is a Chrome extension, and any student can add this. It's in the Chrome Web Store. Once they're in their Newton account, they have the self-service section of the Chrome Web Store, and this is listed right there, so anyone can add it. The text-to-speech part is always free. There are other features, and that will be in another section, but the text-to-speech part is always free. So if we go up here where I have the Read&Write extension in my toolbar, I'm going to activate that by clicking on it. And then this toolbar will appear. So I'm going to highlight this first line of text, if I can get it all, and then press play.
All students and teachers can access the Chrome extension Read&Write for Google for text-to-speech support at school or home.
And then you'll notice that it highlighted the sentence in yellow and then each word in blue as it read. You can adjust the rate of speech up here in the options. You can make it faster, slower, whatever your student would need. And so that's the built-in text-to-speech. One of the premium features is right here. It's called the Screenshot Reader. So I'm going to go back to that Brown Middle School Library page. And as you can see, this is just a picture. I can't interact with it at all. But if I activate Read&Write for Google and then use the Screenshot Reader and click and drag over this part right here, it converts it to speakable text.
10 questions for news detection.
So now it will read it out loud. So that's one of the premium features. Teachers can have Read&Write for Google, the premium version, for free, and you can have it up to a year at a time, and then you just have to reauthorize it every year. But I'll show you some more information about that in a second. The other tool I want to show is Kami. So Kami also has built-in text-to-speech. So it's another pre-approved app, or it might be an extension that students can add through the web store. So it's a PDF annotating tool, but it also has the built-in text-to-speech. I'm going to go over to this tab, and then, oh, look at that, I already have it selected. I'll scroll down and select this first line.
Kami is another pre-approved app that students can add through the Chrome Web Store.
And then it will just read the text that you select.